1996 is the year when I actually started writing a book. Now that is the book, that's actually a recipe book passed on from my grandmother to my mother and from my mother to me. This is still with me, and trust me, it's going to be with me forever. This recipe book has a lot of recipes which are passed on generation to generation. This is now in my possession. So I'm going to show you a recipe from that book, which is my mother's version of a payasam. Now this one has moong dal, it has sabudana, it has coconut milk, and trust me, it's one of the most delicious payasams you will ever eat. Let's begin. Now trust me when I say this is a very tedious recipe. It's a long process. Of course, there are shortcuts to everything, but in this recipe, don't use any of those shortcuts. I know where you're thinking. You're thinking of buying coconut milk and coconut cream from the shelf. Don't do it, because I'm telling this from experience. Take a little long drawn process, make it the way I'm showing you, and you will never go wrong. Your family will start loving you even more. It's important to get coconut which is perfect, which is plump, which is juicy, which actually when you shake makes a lot of water sound, which is very important. That's a sign that the coconut is of good quality. Also, if you can just taste a little after it opens up, it has to be sweet. It has to have that nice creamy sweet note. If you think it's dry, please buy another coconut and use this for something else. You will never go wrong. Scrape it. Then you need to blend it into coconut milk. Now this coconut will actually give you two different grades of milk. The first one is going to be thick milk, and the second press or the second milk is going to be the thin milk. Now to make these two grades of coconut milk, you're going to use 6 glasses of water. Please remember, the first 2 glasses are used to press the thick milk. Keep that aside. And with all the remainder coconut scrapings, you're going to use another 4 glasses of water, press that and get 4 more glasses of thin coconut milk. So 2 plus 4, a total of 6 glasses of water. Please remember that. Also, from all the coconut that you see in the thali now, it's actually come down to almost a little bowl. You press it that much because you need to get the best of the coconut milk pressed. Remember that. Let's begin the recipe with adding the thin milk into the cooking pot. Now this payasam will eventually become at least 2.5 liters. So please choose the cooking vessel accordingly. To this, I'm going to add in the moong dal, which is soaked as well as drained. Allow this to cook on medium to high flame for 20 to 25 minutes. Let's light the flame. While this is cooking, we intermittently also need to stir this. Ensure that the moong dal cooks perfectly well. Now while this is cooking, I'm also going to add in half teaspoon of salt. Keep stirring this intermittently to ensure that the moong dal does not stick to the bottom of the cooking vessel. Our moong dal has opened up wonderfully well, and this is the sign that this is cooked well. I'm going to cook this further for another 5 minutes, and after that I'll add in the soaked sago or Sabudana pearls. Once the moong dal is completely well done, now you can actually get it pasty or you can get it a little gritty. Now I personally prefer it slightly gritty because then the mouthfeel is much better. Now once the moong dal is done and ready, we add in the soaked sabudana or sago pearls. If you see, the payasam has got a wonderful yellow color, this time from the moong, and of course it's going to get a little accentuated with the addition of yellow jaggery. Allow the sabudana to cook half, which means half done, and after that we'll start adding in the jaggery. Sabudana will not take more than 3 to 4 minutes to get cooked. If you see, it's already turning transparent. And that's the sign that the Sabudana has begun to cook. Once the Sabudana is half cooked, we add in jaggery little by little. And now if you see, the color of the payasam will keep increasing. Earlier it began with white, then became pale yellow. Now it's going to get that deep yellow color from the jaggery as well as the moong dal. Let's see how it looks. Let's start adding in little by little. We add a little and then stir till that dissolves. It's a slow process, but trust me, it's wonderful. The payasam has become nice and thick. The moong dal, of course, was cooked. The sabudana is cooked well. The jaggery has melted well. Now is the time to bring in some layers of flavor. So I'm using green cardamom, seeds which are powdered, freshly grated nutmeg, and I'm also going to throw in some cashew nuts and some raisins. Now these two are completely optional, but give it a try. Let's begin with cardamom seed powder, the green variety. Along with this, I'm grating in some nutmeg. A quick stir, and time to add in the thick coconut milk. Along with this, I'm also going to add in cashew nuts and raisins. Let's stir all of this well and allow this to cook exactly for a minute. With this, your Sabudana Payasam is done and ready. And if you make this recipe, if you try this, if you like this, don't thank me, thank my mother, because this is possibly one of the most amazing Sabudana Payasams that I've eaten in my lifetime. On that note, do not forget to stay tuned to Rajshri Food for more such quick, simple, easy, and stunning recipes. Bye.